My darlings, welcome back. I'm so glad that you guys are joining me today. In front of me I have the dried results of my last painting, and I think that it dried really pretty, but it is darker than I wanted it to be. So a lot of the pink disappeared or got eaten up by the black, which I'll need to figure out what happened. It is going to get redone because I am not happy with it. But I still wanted to show you guys that it did dry pretty, but just not what I was expecting. Alright, so let me put that to the... Alright. I have a round canvas today, and we are going to try doing... so that was done on a wood panel, right? I'm going to try doing it on a canvas to see if I can maybe get it a little better. And I have changed up some of the colors because I also think that a lot of the colors were transparent, not opaque enough, right? So I think that was one of the reasons why a lot of the pinks kind of like disappeared into the background, because they were not opaque enough. Alright, so I typically plot my canvas without you guys watching, and since it's a smaller canvas, I figured how about we just do it together today. So I have my Liquitex. Hang on one second. Sorry. Cannot pour and talk at the same time. I did not realize that. This is Liquitex Ivory Black, alright? And my handy dandy spatula that keeps my hands clean. Alright. So just spreading it all the way to the edges, and then I'm just gonna let it naturally kind of flow down sides, right? And then what I do is, see, so I kind of get it as even as possible. Then I put that to the side, and what I will do is I will tip my canvas so that I don't have too much of my base color on there. And then you use your fingers that have now gotten covered in black paint and just... I'm cheating. Usually I go around the table, but I can't do that when I'm painting with you, right? So let me quickly grab a paper towel. These are shop towels. I much prefer them because they... Oh, my ring. Damn it. So pretend like... see that I have paint on my ring. I always have paint on my rings. Put that way. Alright, okay. So Ivory Black from Liquitex as the flood. Okay, and we've tilted so we don't have too much on it. Now let's see. First color down is going to be Winsor & Newton's Permanent Rose. And I've added TLP's Gilded into this so that it will have a really nice shimmer. So that's this color down. And then I have Dioxazine Purple by Liquitex 6. And then TLP's Hustle. So give it a good shake because you want to just make sure the pigments are dispersed. And then Winsor & Newton's Winsor Blue, which is doing a little bit of a splutter. So I'm adding the blue and the purple to give it a little bit more contrast. And then I have Liquitex Basics Quinacridone Magenta. And this is going to need a refill soon. So maybe I can do a video of how I mix my tube paints. Alright, this is Folk Arts Orchid. Last but not least, oh, we're going heavy with the Winsor & Newtons today. Opera Rose from Winsor & Newton. Alrighty, let's grab my torch for bubbles. And then the blow dryer. Alright guys, fingers crossed that this one turns out better, and let's blow. Isn't that interesting? There are cells that are popping up, and I did not use a silver or a gold today. It's very shimmery, it's very pretty. That's the Winsor & Newton's Permanent Rose, that color right there. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. But I want it to have more pink. Is it just not meant to happen? I'm gonna fiddle because I want more pink, and I see an air bubble. Ooh, did you see that pop? Ooh, wait, hang on. There's pink under there, so I know that I know the paints are there. I'm going to grab my step stool so that I am not covered in paint. But I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. My flood, my base, the black, is not the same consistency as my so all of these are mixed, so all the different brands, through watching a bunch of artists and how they do it, I've kind of come up with my own tweaked versions or recipes, and I am going to show you something. Hang on 1 second. Okay, so this is the black that is my flood. Okay, can I? This is one of the colors, and that is another one. All right, so now when I tip it, they are all running the same. What is going on? So no, I was wrong. They are all the same consistency, but that is how I check to make sure that they're all the same consistency. But we need to fiddle, because, and so it has to be perfect. It has to be, you know, what is in here. And so I will fiddle, and I do that a lot. I fiddle with my paintings a lot. I literally that's more like it. That is more like it. All right. What do you guys think? Just needed to be fiddled with. And now I am going to scrape my sides. Actually, it's not the sides. So I scrape the bottom. You know, all these drips that you see, scrape them off. I do it a couple of times at least, just to make sure that when it dries. So I do that because it stops the paint from continuously flowing, and it's neater. And then I will also use the paints that are on the table and fix any of the edges that need a bit of a touch-up. So you probably cannot see it, but right at the tip or right at the edge of the canvas where it folds, you can actually see the white. So I'm just going to make sure that everything is covered, and then let this dry, and I will bring you guys back to look at it when it is completely dry, and I will also bring you guys back to look at it when it is resined. Toodles!